Hey everyone, and welcome to CINADOME, a podcast that teaches our viewers everything production related, where you'll learn the steps on how to make the most out of your budget and create the most compelling movie possible. I'm your host, Andrew Chiaroscuro, and I hope you enjoy. So I thought it'd be a good idea to start this podcast by starting off at the very beginning of the filmmaking process. And this is before you write a script. This is finding the right story to create a script for. This is what I like to call starting with the end in mind first. So when you're crafting a story, there's a lot of things that you got to take into account, especially if you're an independent filmmaker, because more than likely, if you were like me, then starting out, you don't have a massive budget to create a movie. So you have to think in terms of minimal number of actors, minimal locations, and still crafting a story that is going to be both compelling and going to captivate an audience to the point where you could potentially win awards at film festivals or have that story developed into a bigger production that could be sold, distributed worldwide. So when I'm approaching a story, one of the first things that I think about is the story expansive? Is it going to be a one-off? How niche is our audience going to be? Is there a built-in brand to the story that we are going to be crafting? So, as an example, the reason why a lot of studios have been going into making stories that you're very familiar with, such as the Marvel or DC universe, is because they have a built-in brand, meaning that it's established. It is a story that you're more than likely to go see because you've already heard about it. It has a following. Generally, people don't like to venture out into uncharted waters. Go watch a movie with no-name actors, a story that they can't really wrap their head around. So when a big studio comes out with a story that has a built-in brand, such as Superman, Batman, Star Wars, they can already pretty much assume that they're going to have a high volume of viewers show up to the movie theaters and purchase this movie or go see this TV show. So one of the first things that I look at when I'm approaching a story is, is this going to be something that we can build a brand around? Because you have to start viewing every movie you do as a business. Every film, even if it's a short film, you have to understand that this film, this cycle, you're going to be investing at least a year of your time, even if it's just a short film, because you have to come up with a concept that's going to be captivating to an audience. Then you have to write the script. Then you have to rewrite the script multiple times. You have to find your team, go out and shoot it, edit it, revise it the same way you did in the writing process, and then you have to market it. You have to attend film festivals. You have to see how much exposure you can get for your movie. So it's very important. I see a lot of filmmakers make this mistake. I made this mistake early on, getting too excited too fast to go out and just shoot the first thing that pops into your head. It doesn't matter how much time it takes you. Always put the story first. A quality story always rises to the top. And those stories, the best stories, are the ones that get retold again and again. And so, in my opinion, that should be your goal as a filmmaker, to create something of substance, create something that has a true essence, a true quality to it that's really going to stand the test of time. There are plenty of movies that are made, they're just popcorn flicks, and there is a business model for that. But I would say starting out, when you're trying to break into the industry, as they like to call it, it's very important that you start with the end in mind first. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to listen to more episodes on how to make your best movie. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to help. Let's keep it rolling, guys.